Meet me. Welcome back, boys. So, as you guys all know, these World Arena Championships are going on, and they're pretty cool to watch. There's just one problem, and I'm hoping it's only because it's the preliminaries, but there's no damn commentary, and it's just a damn stupid RTA music looping infinitely. So, let's watch this one together. I haven't watched this one, I haven't watched a few of the other ones. So we're gonna watch this together, and I'm gonna commentate it. One problem is that they skipped the draft phase, which I think is one of the most interesting phases in Epic 7, but we'll have to make do without it. So without further ado, let's watch this one. It's Group B second round if you guys want to search it up yourselves on YouTube. But obviously they have a bunch more matches, and maybe I'll do more of these. But I'm hoping the real tournament is commentated, because it's kind of sad watching it in just silent mode. But anyways, let's get right into the match. So here, the Cerise is the fastest. That Vivian's quite fast. TM Lulu goes next, so I think he's in a world of hurt because that A Tywin might get bumped up by the TM Lulu. He might even be able to just kill the Vivian first. I'm not sure what EE the Vivian's on. If it's... Oh my god. So the Vivian got 15%ed and got pushed up by G-Purge, and she is on the cleanse EE. That's huge, because now she can give the whole team immunity, and that A Tywin is basically a wasted slot. If Vivian didn't 15% that, he might have been able to push A Tywin to the front and just full stun their team. And he actually goes for a Landy here because he must see that the RB is slow, and he might be scared of a degen RB. We have to see how much life that RB has. Honestly, I think if that Vivian didn't 15%, Kenny would have had this in the bag. He might still win, but I don't know how he's gonna deal with this RB now. And the RB has attack buff. Is he even gonna bother S3ing here? He might not even S3. He might just hold it. He does decide to hold it. So he procs Battle Command. So yeah, 15k HP RB. It is a degen RB. And the reason that he went for the provoke on A Tywin was to proc the Battle Command, because that blind is gonna really help him stay alive. He has to go into the RB, I think, because going into G-Purge is suicide. It's going to keep bumping the RB. Oh, there we go. True degen. We get the counter attack here. This is actually... okay. Actually, no. Because the S10A has blind. I was going to say he could just wait and soul burn it, but... yeesh. This is going to do big damage here. Ooh, he didn't crit on the S10A though. So he goes for the stun here. I actually think... oh, actually no, those stuns are bad. Can he... if that RB counters, he's screwed, because he can't really go on the G-Purge. Oh! So actually, if he landed that stun, he would have been in a pretty decent spot. But obviously now he loses. So that's a wrap. I think the biggest part of that was that opening 15% resist that pushed the Vivian up. But hey, that just goes to show you, no matter how good a player you are, RNG never goes away. These are top 16 players in the world, and they're still suffering from 15%. Sorry, here we go. We have F10A, and he has a Champ Z protected by Trozit. Trozit's being picked a lot nowadays. I used to love him in the past. I haven't rebuilt mine, but I definitely need to. I assume this will land on everyone except maybe the DN. Oh, even the... is that a super high effect resist Trozet? I doubt it. It's hard to get him super high without neutering his other stats, but he did resist twice. So I think he needs to cleanse the Champ Z here, otherwise he's going to get overwhelmed with debuffs. Ooh. Ooh, he went for FCC. I do not know if I agree with that, because he's going to probably burn into Champ Z. Champ Z can only send back 2. So if he doesn't send back the Death Break, I think he actually is liable to die here, especially with the unbuffable. And he do burn. He doesn't get death broken though, so that's good. now Champ Z has 5 debuffs on, and Iconic doesn't really have a good way to get rid of that other than to get hit and transfer it back, but Diane can't even barrier him right now. She can rod heal him, but holy cow, look how much damage that Champ Z took. I think this game would have went a lot differently if he cleansed the Champ Z, actually. So he does get a little bit of a rod heal, but again, he just has so many debuffs up, he's struggling to get them up. He needs to send that Death Break back or he's in big, big trouble. He did not send it back. This Champ Z is gonna die. And then I think it's just a wrap. He has no damage if that Champ Z dies, so he's not gonna hit him here. And then that T-Surin's gonna one-tap him. Yeah, even with Proof of Valor, he's gonna get one-tapped with Death Break. And Champ Z does go down, and I'm assuming Iconic will yield here. I don't think he has any plays left. Actually, he's staying. He's staying, unless it's just yield lag. I really do think Iconic doesn't have a play here. Trozet goes down now. He might be able to kill T-Surin here, actually. But even without T-Surin, I think A-Raz and SSB can deal with this.
It's too late to back out now.
Okay.
I will guide you through the beautiful baby.
I guess he's just gonna try and bruiser it out. He does have sustain in the form of DN, but he just has no real damage. That SSB is quite tanky. The Raz can heal himself with S3, so the only thing he can really kill is F10A. But honestly, F10A is really not that important here. She did her job on the opener. So I think with Battle Frenzy wrapping up, like, it's just gonna take him so long to kill this F10A. By the time he does it, Battle Frenzy will have ramped up, and I think that SSB is just gonna clean house eventually. But again, the other guy also doesn't have that much damage. It's just a tank SSB against an FCC and a DN. So I guess Iconic is just hoping to wear him down. But I don't know. With Battle Frenzy, I think Iconic can't win this. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see what happens. So F10A has her S3 back up. Looks like DN is super high effect resist, so not sure if she'll land. But remember, with Battle Frenzy, the effect resist goes down over time, so eventually the F10A may be able to land it. Okay, they eat another double counter here, actually. Can they get any Death Breaks onto that FCC? Because that would be huge. No Death Breaks. Okay, he's just gonna go for a strip. Okay, so the FCC doing a pretty good job tanking through this. Iconic burns. He can essentially heal this FCC to full by barrier. Oh wait, he has unhealable up though. He has unhealable up. Did Iconic know that? Is that why he burned? Just to get the CR bump? Or is that a misplay? Maybe he knew. I think he knew. He was just trying to rotate maybe. So this Fairy Tail Tenebria, I think Iconic is going to take it out, but I think it's taking just too damn long. Battle Frenzy is at 4 now. The SSB is just going to keep hitting harder and harder.
My goddess.
With that said, once F10A dies, she is in the front. SSB will take a lot more damage, but I think this is a DPS race that he loses. This is certainly not the most entertaining match either. It was fun in the beginning, now it's kind of turning into an old school stall match. This is what Season 1 RTA looked like pretty much every single match, which is why I hated it. The last season was much more fast-paced, much more fun to watch. Alright, let's see. Can he land it now on DN? Yep, you can see it's starting to land on DN. The effect resist is going down. She resisted literally everything before this point. Can he even go on DN now? He still opts to go on FCC. I was wondering if he'd switch. because Dien is unbuffable now. Ooh, and look, the silence lands. It's over. It's over. FCC's dead now for sure. Boom. And yeah, I mean, that was A for effort from Iconic, but as soon as he lost Champ Z, I don't think it was in the cards for him. Alright, let's watch this. Is this the final match or second to last match? I'm not sure. I really wish they didn't skip the draft phase. I want to see how Legend players draft. Okay, so fast A-Ras. Oh my god, there's a shoe on the board. Why? Oh, it's because he picked Ravi. So, Ravi is very difficult to deal with right now. I mean, Ravi is basically an ML6. So let's see how Shu does against this Ravi. So, immediate double counter. Alright, let's see that Panda Bear come out. Does he try to put up the anti-crit right away? He does. Here comes the Panda Bear. Top 5, yeah. Alright, that did like 0 damage, but that's okay. I think the X factor here is the Crow, because that's really Iconics' only way to deal with the Ruel. The Aseria pick is very interesting. I wonder... That might turn into a big brain moment where he can reset Crow's S3 and go into a double kill, because... I wish I could pronounce these Asian names, but whatever, we'll just call him number 2. If Iconic times it right, because Iconic's main problem here is the Ruel, right? Because a solo Ravi is never going to kill a Ruel until super high Battle Frenzy, and also number 2 has 2 DPSs that are water, so Ravi's going to kind of struggle. So Iconic's main way of dealing with this team is to horse that Ruel, and the Aseria gives him kind of an option to reset Crow and try to double horse, deal with the Ruel, maybe deal with the SSB as well. But I think number 2 overall has a better draft here, because this is the main problem with Trozet. Yeah, he is annoying, he does a huge amount of damage mitigation, but the thing is, that damage mitigation has a cost. Troublemaker Crozet is hard to keep alive, especially against AoE moves, because he's taking all the damage plus 40% from the backline. Like, that damage is really not being quote-unquote mitigated, it's being transferred. Because I used to use Troublemaker a lot, and that was the main problem with him. He just dies really fast, and the strategy is usually just to kill him first. In this case, it looks like number 2 is going for Aseria first. But if the game's going to turn around, it's going to turn around probably the turn after this one. Actually, with the speed tuning, can he go for a double horse here? Is Aseria going to cut crap? No, so he could horse, reset, and horse again. But is this enough to kill that Ruel? I don't think he has enough right now to kill the Ruel. But I think he has to go for it, because Aseria will just die if he doesn't. He goes for SSB first. Interesting. Okay, and I assume we see the reset here into Crow. We do. Okay, I'm actually not sure what he's going to do here. What is he S3? He doesn't really have that many great options. Can't go for A-Ras. Oh, I don't even think he has S3, so he just hits the SSB. So, I think he's going to revive the SSB. And I think Iconic will have to horse Ruel next. Otherwise, again, the Ravi does not have a good answer to Ruel. Ruel can literally survive until the next S3. So he needs to take this Ruel out of the equation, I'm fairly certain. And with Ravi, he'll probably just keep going into A-Ras to try and kill that off at the same time that Ruel dies. He could try to go for a stun on Shu, though, if he's scared of the Shu, because everyone else has immunity or effect resist. Oh, he has his S3 up. Never mind. So who's he gonna push here? Ravenous. I'm assuming... he might chop the Ruel just to do enough damage to horse it, because Ruel is still pretty healthy. Yeah, so he burns into Ruel, And now he's going to horse the Ruel 100%. He can't afford to go into any other target. Otherwise, he has no chance. The Ruel's just going to cycle through and heal. So the Ruel is definitely going to die here. And then I assume his next target will be A-Raz and finish it off. The problem here is... I mean, the Ravi does have sustain, but after A-Raz dies...
As you command.
Ravi, it's going to just come down to a war of 50-50s. Going on Shu. Ooh, he gets the death break. He gets the death break. Okay, Saria dies here, though. I actually think number 2 still has it. I think he's going to try and kill Troublemaker here. He doesn't have to worry about the Crow for a while. I guess he tried to strip the barrier.
This is what you
Okay. SSB has immunity, so you don't have to worry about the counter. Didn't crit, though. Okay, he's going to trigger a counter here, and Troublemaker is dead. He could try to stun the SSB. He might have to. He doesn't get the stun. He doesn't get the stun. So Troublemaker's dead here. Okay. He's probably going to try to finish A-Raz here. Oh no, he goes for Shu because of the death break. If he hit... Actually, that was a smarter play. He definitely had to go for Shu, even though it was water. Because, Shu is the main threat to this Ravi right now. But at this point, I think it's over. Ravi needs to hit the Shu. Ravi needs to hit the Shu. Or it's over, because Shu's gonna just... it's over. He's gonna get S2'd in the face. Does he do enough here? Nah. If he hit the Shu, he might have had a chance if he got lucky hits onto SSB, but now he's gonna eat an S2, and it's gonna be enough. Alright, so actually that was closer than I thought. I kind of thought that Iconic would have no shot, but actually I think if he hit the Shu there and got some lucky hits onto the SSB after, like some stuns, things like that, he could have, in theory, soloed it, although it was unlikely. So anyways, we'll stop there. Those were some fun matches. We're seeing a lot of Trozet and stuff. I can't wait to see the actual finals. Hopefully they have some damn commentary. But, yeah. I hope you guys are watching some of these matches, because this is the way to get better. You want to pick up on what some of these top players are doing. So, till next time, if you guys want me to do more of these, let me know. And thanks for watching. Peace out, boys.